Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. Firstly, my thank you, and that's to Christine for the coffees. Thank you so much, Christine. Today's card is going to be made using this little Whimsy stamp, which I got from somewhere. Eyes to Die For, possibly. I thought today I would use some coloured cards, so I've got a card blank in this lilac-y colour and a panel. And yeah, use up some of the little card that I have a lot of. Let's get this little guy open. So I think I'm going to use coloured pencils today. He's going to go on there like that. Okay, we need to get his a little bit of him masked off, but not much. Let's do that. Okay, pencils on coloured paper. I've done it before a couple of times, and I usually do it all white and then do the colours because it sort of makes it a bit brighter. So I think I'm going to do that again. I'm not going to do him until last anyway, so let's get a few colours done. Okay, we'll do the boots and his sticks and stuff. I've got Bad Light Brown, Dark Brown, Ochre and Mongoose. So we'll start off with the Mongoose. Payne's grey and pale brown grey for some buttons. These boots. For his hat and scarf, I've got azure blue, seagull blue, celadon, yellow brown, dark cadmium yellow and desert yellow. For the carrot, I've got geranium leek and persimmon. And we'll do a bit of snow and grounding with blue violet, lavender, cymbidium and fuchsia blue. Do a bit of highlighting. I like that. Everything is magical when it snows. That is from It's Just Paper by Justin Hovey, Winter Sentiments die and stamp set. But I'm just going to use the stamp. I'm going to just do that there, I think. Okay, it's going to go on there. I think I'm going to do some snow. Let's get it stuck first, and then I won't smudge it by sticking it again. I'm just going to do some random snow. Right down here. That took 45 minutes. Snowman coloured in pencil on a coloured card. I think we'll try them again on a coloured card using alcohol markers, so we'll do that just to show you the difference. I mean, obviously we can't get them white, so... Oh, might do a bit of bleaching, actually. I did a bleaching card a couple of days ago, but you're not going to see it until September because it was one of the pink ink ones. But yeah, I did the whole sort of card with bleach. So actually that might work. Might give that a go. I'm going to make it again. I'll do exactly the same, I think, but on coloured card and using alcohol markers, but using some bleach as well. So I've got my bleach here. That is bleach with some water in it, and that is pure bleach. So let's get it stamped first and do the bleaching, and then we'll do the colouring. Because we're using bleach, I am going to just emboss this little guy. Because I don't want the bleach to bleach off the black outline. So I've just got some clear embossing powder. I'm going to have to do his little arms, and then we'll do the sentiment at the same time, I think. or else we're going to have a very warped card. So, is that the right bit? Right, we'll do a Let It Snow this time. So that's the same stamp set, which was Winter Sentiments by It's Just Paper, Justin Hovey. First thing I'm going to do is test some pens to see how much of this we need to bleach. So if we say we're going to do his boots brown, I want to see how these look on the blue paper. They look okay. Let's get a dark one. I think those are going to be okay, the browns. So looking at that, we are going to bleach his body, his head and eyes, and we might do a bit on the carrot and possibly the brim of the hat, I don't know. But let's get a little brush and see what we can do. So with the, let's start with the bleach water and see what we can, how much will bleach off. So I'm just going to pop it in there, and I know that this little cardstock bleaches really well, whereas some don't, so obviously you'd need to test your card. We're going to bleach his nose, aren't we? I might let that go a couple of seconds. Might try the full-on bleach because that's not quite white enough for me. So I'm going to go the next step up. Actually, we'll do some. Let that dry. I might do it again. So we're going to do it one more time. I need that to lighten and get on with some of these colours. So I'm going to start with Y13. And then I've got PR 1, 2 and 3. And these boots. CG5, 2 and 08 for his soles and these buttons. That's his nose. We've got PB11 and G500 and Y1 and YR2, and although that is a little bit green, actually you might not use that one, might just use the dark one. So I still think it looks okay. It's a little bit brown, but that's okay. We can't expect miracles. There we go. So, do we want to do a bit of shading on him? I think we do. And we'll do it in BG3, I think. Let's just pop these. That's going to be it, I think. Oh, we better just do a little bit of grounding on him and a bit in here. For the snow, Posca pen, do some highlights, and I think I'll do in his eyes white. I'm just whiten all that. Do a bit of highlight on here as well, because he's looking a bit of a strange colour, but it is what it is. Just brighten him up a little bit. I can't do too much of this Posca pen on this card because it starts to make it pill and won't look very nice. So I'm going to stop there. We'll stick him together and then put the snow on, and then we can look at both of them. Some random snow. And there's that one. I don't know what colour he's showing on the screen, but he's just sort of like a really pale blue. But I still think he looks okay. And there's the pencil one. I think they both turned out okay. I like them both. I know he's not white, but he's getting there. I'm not sure how many. I think I've done 3 layers of bleach, but I don't think I've ever gone above that. So I don't know whether the card's going to start sort of suffering if you put too much on. But I'll do a test at some point, I think. See how white we can get it. I don't think you can get it white. It's always going to be a lighter version of the starting colour, but you never know. It depends on what card you try. Like I say, this is little cardstock. This is the only one I've tried. Well, I've tried a few that didn't work, but the little cardstock is the one that sort of bleaches better than anything else I've tried. But anyway, that second one took 30 minutes. But that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.